Oh hi, welcome back to the channel. Just watching some Disney Plus here, some Marvel stuff. This is the new version 2022.12.3.1. Let me tell you about it. Okay folks, let's dive right into it right now. Before we go any further, I just want to cover this up because you can't show you that right now and I don't want to have to edit it afterwards. So this is 2022.12.3.1. Now the .1, as of this filming, there is a .2, another one with minor bug fixes. I think that's what the .1 or .2 means. But the main part of this is 12.3, and that's the main part of it. Anything after the 3 in .1, .2, or even if they go to .3, it's just little bug fixes, a little refinements. So this is the main thing. Before that, we had a 22.8, and that had, you know, the charging time estimation, the vehicle preconditioning, the boombox, how they lost the boombox. And you know what, let's talk about that quickly for a second. When I first got this car, I really didn't care about the boombox, but you know, after I've seen how much joy and laughter it has brought my family, my kids and my wife, we were going around Christmas time around the neighborhood blaring Christmas music to all our neighbors, and they got a laugh out of it. And it was very handy and very entertaining. So I actually found some use out of it, which I didn't think I would. And now they've taken it away when you're in drive, which really sucks. And I hesitated updating because I didn't want to lose it. But you know what? This update here, 12.3.1, brings a lot of new enhancements, stuff that basically tells us, like, I don't know if this is what they thought, but to me it was like, I don't want to upgrade and lose the boombox, or downgrade in my case, but because they have these enhancements, it's worth it. So I lost the boombox and we're on to 12.3. So looking at the first thing, the additional bottom bar customization. Basically, as you can see how they show it there, basically the HVAC system, or the climate control, the little shortcuts which we had on the screen, on the bottom bar of the screen prior to version 11, they're back. Sort of. And I'll explain what I mean by sort of when I demo it and show you that. You saw what I was watching at the very beginning. Disney Plus finally here in Canada. Now people in the States are wondering, well, that's not new. Yeah, you guys have had it for a while. And in typical fashion, Canada gets everything later than you guys because of red tape. And I don't know, maybe you guys are the guinea pigs, I don't know. But we finally got it, and we never had it before. Child lock, and this is something, when I first got my Model 3, I wish it had. Now my kids 4 years later are older and they don't need child locks, but I wish back then you could pick which door you want to lock on a child lock and which one you don't. Like I said, I've outgrown that feature now, so it won't come in handy for me, but for a lot of parents with young kids, that's going to come in very handy. Basically, like I said, you can do the left, the right, or both. You can pick which one you want to lock as child locks, which, you know, it's a safety feature, so it's good that they finally did it, even though it's 4 years later. So moving right along to additional mobile app controls. So checking your climate settings in the app. Now you have, and I'll put a screenshot of what it looks like. Now you have, in addition to defrost car, you also have camp mode and dog mode. So from the app, you can set these modes. You don't have to do it in the car like you did before this. So that's a nice little thing. And then some additional languages. I'm not sure what the languages are. I'm only going to... Oh, it's actually Turkish. Turkish is a new language. I'm going to stick with English because I can barely speak English, so I'm not even going to move on to any other languages. So let's start by showing you... I should have known it. It's a flag of Turkey right there. I should have known it was Turkish. So let's start in showing you the actual customization bar. So we'll bring this down. And now down here, this is where you have the customization stuff right here. As you can see, you have your 5 apps that you can lock in. And then on the far right here, this is your last used app, or the recently used app. And then of course in the middle here is you got your 3 dots. You click on that, it brings up a menu of all the additional apps that you can't put down here that you can choose at any time. Now if you want to adjust these, as you know, you just long press any of the icons, and now as you can see, little X's come up above it, and on top now we have a new 3rd row with all climate control stuff that you can do, including wipers. So what you can do now is just hold and drag them down. Hold and drag them down. You put the left and it puts the right one on right away. So now you've got your seat heaters back, just like you did prior to version 11. And now you can also add, now the problem with this, I wish you could add these ones down here on the side, because as you can see, the seat heaters don't go to any of your Oh, and it just goes away after a while. It doesn't go to your 5 favorite apps. It goes separately. So now that these are here, when you click it, it goes on. And now if your climate was in auto, when you first click it, it'll say auto. And the auto heated seats in version 11 are pretty good, I think, in my opinion. But if you have it on manual, then it'll just be manual 3, 2, or 1 bacons. So once again, let's go into here. And now we can move some of this stuff around. Now, I like the wipers here, so I'm going to replace the Bluetooth with that. And I am going to take these ones out because I don't need these. Yep. So now I've got the wipers. Now I can put the rear defoggers. That's something I use quite a bit. And I'm going to put that in the middle. And the heated steering wheel, I use that quite a bit too here in Canada. We still use it, even though it's the end of April and it's still freaking winter. So now we can put those in there. That's how I like it. You can mix it up however you like. So you can bring everything from there down into your My App section, the favorites, but it goes towards your 5 apps. So keep that in mind. So now when you close this out, now this is the way I like it. You can adjust it however you like. So now I've got my wipers. I mean, I can use the button on the end of the stock to bring up wipers, but now I can just quickly do that and adjust my wipers as needed, just like how it used to be prior to version 11. I had the swipe card. Now I can put on the rear defogger really quickly and the heated steering wheel really quickly. Now I don't have to swipe up and get into the HVAC system and all that. I can just do it really quickly here. So that's the way I like it. That's the newest thing. That's probably, in my opinion, the most usable thing in this version. Of course, Disney Plus too, and all the theater stuff. If you go here, you can get all your theater. And now we have, of course, Netflix, new Disney Plus, YouTube, Twitch, which I hardly use in the tutorials. So that is it. I haven't noticed anything new in terms of the driving ability. The autopilot still works good. There's no new map updates. You still have, with this vision-only car, you still have anywhere from following distance from 2 to 7, and it's still a maximum of 130 kilometers, which I think is 75, 80 miles. Correct me if I'm wrong. And that's it. Oh, also, when you're in autopilot, I should say, when you're in autopilot or cruise control, what I've noticed too is now they have when you scroll on the right scroll wheel to increase your distance, not your distance, your speed, your cruise control speed or your autopilot speed, you scroll up, it has a little arrow showing up and then the speed increases. And if you scroll down, and a little arrow pointing down and shows that the speed is going down. So that's a cool little visualization enhancement. And that's it, folks. That's all I've got. If you notice anything different in this version that I haven't mentioned here in this video, leave a comment down below. So if you've made it to the end of this video, congratulations, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It makes a huge difference for me and the algorithm. It doesn't cost you anything. And we'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.